Hello, this is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead, and thanks very much for joining us on our day 3 of our 100-day juice feast. So today I thought maybe I'd share with you a little bit about how I've actually been getting on with the juice feast. I thought I was expecting before we did it that I would be feeling very, very hungry, but actually what I noticed is you're drinking so much juice, like at least 8 pints of juice a day, that you actually feel really full all the time. Matthew feels the same. So that was, it's quite interesting just to know that. And also energy-wise, I felt really good. I've had lots of energy to do lots of things. We went for a walk yesterday and I felt really, really good. What else would I like to share? Oh yeah, one thing I noticed about myself is that every now and again I get the urge when I'm sitting at my desk working away to get up and go and get some food. And then I realise, oh, I'm not supposed to be eating we're doing a cleanse. But it's like a pattern that obviously I normally run that I didn't realise I was running before. Or maybe I use food as a little bit of escapism. So it's just something I'm going to monitor now and just keep an eye on and see how that gets on. Anything you'd like to share, Matthew?
Yeah, definitely. Just sometimes feel like, okay, I'll go and eat something now. And then you realise, oh, I'm not eating any food, I'm just juice feasting. So you just have your certain time of day when you're juice feasting and that's it. And so there's that mechanism, that automatic response mechanism where you just go, okay, I'm going to eat something now. And sometimes when you do that, you've got to realise, okay, what was I going to do? What was I thinking about when suddenly that clicked in when I was going to eat something? And quite often that's when we're getting towards barriers, breakthrough points, and then we sabotage it or repress it by going and eating something. And that's something that happens on juice feasting is you break past barriers and obstacles and emotional limitations as well. So for me, I actually had some detox symptoms last night where I had like a light headache, I had some joint pain, some old injuries started to like resurface, and that's just part of the cleansing. It's really kind of cleansing them out. And that's something that's it's good to know, it's good to understand, because I've had many clients in the past who have been on either a cleanse or a fast or something like that, and they've stopped it prematurely because they've been getting cleansing or detoxification symptoms, and suddenly they think that this isn't good for me, I shouldn't be doing this, I'll go back to my old eating habits, because they're either getting a headache or nausea or joint pains or flu-type symptoms or lethargy or whatever. And it's important to realise that these are just symptoms of the body detoxifying poisons that are stuck in the fat cells, and they have to go through the bloodstream, they have to get out of the body, and there's only one way out, and that is through. It's either through the skin or out any of the other orifices that we detox from. So you just got to be a warrior and go through that stage to get to all the brightness on the other side. Yeah, one question I had was about the cost of juicing. Someone said, isn't it going to be very expensive if you're both having 4 litres of juice per day, and it's at least 4 litres of juice per day that you're having? Isn't that going to be very expensive? And well, it depends how you do it. Like we went down, we looked up on the internet, we found a local wholesalers, fruit and veg wholesalers. We drove down the other day and knocked on. It wasn't a proper shop or anything, it was this tin door, and the guy looked at us strangely and said I wanted some fruit and veg in my best Spanish, and he said, well, we're not open to the public. And I said, well, I'd like to buy quite a lot of fruit and veg. And he says, do you have a restaurant or something? I said, well, no, but I want to buy a lot of fruit and veg. And anyone who's in business, they're not going to turn down business, right? So so we bought a few boxes of cucumbers and celery and apples and oranges and all sorts of things. So it worked out very, very cheap for what we got, very inexpensive for what we got. So we haven't worked out completely what we'll be spending, but I'm sure we're spending under 100 euros a week on juice, but we can tally that up at the end of the week and see what we're spending. But I think it's under 100 euros that we're spending on. That's all our food that we're taking into our systems, drink, everything. So you can check that out on xe.com, whatever that is in dollars or pound sterling or yen or wherever you are, and find out what 100 euros is. Probably that's how much we generally spend anyway on our food. And so you got to see as well that we're not going out to cafes and drinking coffees. We're not going out to restaurants. We're not doing the things that so many people spend their money on, buying snacks and things like that. You're just taking in pure juice into your body, and that's it. And it just gives you so much more time to do the other things that you enjoy doing. Another question I had was, how about like training, doing physical training while juicing? And I don't see why not. You know, if you're taking in enough juice, then you're getting in enough calories. If 4 liters a day, if you're just going through your regular day, but if you're going to be doing some arduous training, maybe then you need 7 or 8 liters of juice a day. And something I'll be testing out on the Juice Feast is just how much I can do. And I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do just as much as I normally do, or even more than that. But I shall let you know about that. But yeah, you can go about your day-to-day routine, as long as you're getting enough juice in, at least 4 liters, and then you should be totally fine with that. I think that was the main questions that I had. Yeah. Was there anything else? No? Okay, so the juice today is, we got some apples here, we got some cucumbers, we have broccoli, we have celery, we have some lemons again, cutting the peel off the lemons because they've got some stuff sprayed on them. Sometimes you can't get organic here, pineapple and cilantro, but I'm going to put the cilantro in afterwards because Victoria doesn't like cilantro. Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Another great one. And you'll see a lot of the videos we're making them mostly in the daytime. And that's when we're juicing most of the fruit, like the apples and the pineapples and things. In the evening times, it's all vegetables that we juice. We only juice the fruits in the morning. But now we're going to give you our next yoga posture, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so come with us and do our yoga posture for day 3. So it's been raining all morning and the rain's just stopped, the clouds have opened, the sun's come out, and so that's why we've been able to come outside to do the yoga posture today. And so just following on from yesterday's yoga posture, very, very, very simple. This is just an easy one you can do anytime at all, and it's good to follow on after you've done the one we did yesterday. And it's simply putting your feet in together, stretching your arms up in the air, grasping your left hand on your right wrist, and then twisting over to the side. Keeping your body straight over, not having the head down or the head up, have it in alignment. Each breath out, get a bit further over, getting a stretch all the way up here, all the way up the torso. Breathe in, come back up, change hands over, and breathe out and over. Each breath out, just let yourself drop a little bit further. Just let gravity do its work. Breathe in, come back up again. Place hands together. And breathe out and back. Breathing, come back up again. And just let yourself drop forward. Bend the knees. Then grasp the hands around, grasping both elbows. See from the side. Grasp both elbows. Put your chest in. So you're really opening up the lower vertebrae. And then just start to straighten the legs. And hold of the elbows. Just as much as is comfortable. And eventually just letting them go. Rolling the body up. Let the head hang and let it roll up. Okay, so that's a great one. You're stretching out the whole torso from the abs around the obliques, around to the lower back as well there, and do it in that order as well. And that's pretty much it for today. So my name is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead.
And we really appreciate you subscribing and sharing these videos with all your friends. Really appreciate it, and we shall see you tomorrow.
Bye!